Hello, Acadiana, and welcome to the Veterans Corner. Thank you for inviting us back in your home today. I'm Greg Gagne, a veteran advocate, and I'm partnering with the Louisiana Veteran Business Outreach Center and Acadiana Works. Now, the mission is to assist veterans in meeting their needs, from starting a business to providing resources for benefits and job assistance. So veterans can call 824-3900, again, 824-3900. Now, one of the ways we help veterans is that we do television interviews with employers and nonprofit agencies that operate in the community. Now, this is a free service to them. So if employers and nonprofit agencies wish to be a part of the Veterans Corner, all they got to do is call 824-3900, again, 824-3900. Thank you. Now, on to our guest. For our guest today, we have Dr. Charles Etienne, and he is the founder and director of the Louisiana Veteran Business Outreach Center, and he's here today to share with us information about what this center does and the products and services that he offers. My friend, how you doing, Charles?
Good morning, Greg.
Okay.
Doing great on this beautiful Tuesday morning.
Okay. Give us some information, background, and about the...
Well, the Louisiana Veteran Business Outreach Center is one of 15 centers that was authorized by Congress in the early 2000s to provide training and technical assistance and counseling, both short-term and long-term counseling for the post-9/11 veterans, Iraq, Afghanistan, Enduring Freedom veterans that are transitioning back into the workforce, to give them an opportunity to get themselves reseated in the form of entrepreneurship. Some wealthy entrepreneurs from the New York area pledged monies to the program to help the government with the veterans assistance. So we won 15 centers, partially funded by the Small Business Administration, to provide the business training, technical assistance, and counseling for the post-9/11 veterans, to include both active duty, Guard, and Reserve that are transitioning out of the military back into civilian life, to help them with some of the problems that they have, particularly if they want to go into entrepreneurship.
Okay. And of course, you also provide services for existing veteran business owners as well.
Exactly what we did. We took the program and we expanded that to all veterans that need training and technical assistance in anything that they may have, but particularly if they're interested in going into business. We do workshops, seminars, one-on-one counseling and training for those veterans that are desiring to go into business.
Okay. In fact, you just recently had a seminar workshop out of the Lafayette area.
Matter of
Boots
fact,
to...
we did, thanks to your coordinated efforts, we were able to do a bootstrap to briefcase workshop at the South Regional Library in Lafayette on Monday, the 16th of September, for our veterans, which was a good event. Had a great time. Veterans came to learn about how they can move themselves from where they are to where they need to be in their business.
Okay. Because I know with starting business, they have to go through various procedures. And can you name just some of the steps that they have to go through in order? What kind of assistance we provide to them? And
yes, well, here at the Veteran Business Outreach Center, we take you from idea to conception to infinity in your business. Now, today's highly complex world that we live in, entrepreneurship is still the #1 money generator there is, but it's not as easy as it used to be back in the old days, when you just had an idea, you got a storefront, you went into business, your friends and neighbors came and visited you, and you sold products and services, and the rest was history. Today we live in a complex world of 6 million people. There's other entrepreneurs across the way that can do it better and cheaper, so you have to have your skills. So what we do, we teach you those skills. In addition to your business, you come in, you say, I want to set up a po' boy sandwich shop selling catfish po' boys, shrimp po' boys, oyster po' boys. So we take that concept that you have and teach you the mechanics, the management, the finance, and all of those things that is going to require you to stay on top of your market. Because if somebody else comes in that is not, say, a native to the area, and they say, hey, they selling catfish bowl, we can do that. Let's import our catfish, and we can sell it cheaper and make more money and undercut them. So we teach you marketing skills and ideas and techniques that would help you with your business. We have acquired a beautiful program that was created by yourself called EFB, Exposure for Business, that crack the marketing for the small business there. If you want to know more about that, then you can call us at the center and we'll tell you more about that.
Yeah. So in other words, you really try to help them to differentiate themselves from others.
That is correct.
Because let's face it, if you're not different from somebody else, then
If you can't show where your product or service is different or better than the next person, then you're going to be just a memory, because no one is going to come and see you. You always have to stay on the cutting edge of your product or your service and making sure that you're adding quality, value at a reasonable price for your customer satisfaction, so you can have that repeat business.
yeah. And one thing I've found being in business for myself is that really it's a 24/7 thing, because you're the one that generates the money. So if you don't generate money, guess what? You and your family don't eat.
That's correct. See, unlike a 9 to 5, you get up in the morning, you're working for someone, you say, well, I got to be to work for 9 o'clock. You show up at 9 o'clock and get off at 5. You do your part, you get your paycheck at the end of the pay period. The owner is the one that has to worry about all of the other things, to include you. When you become an entrepreneur, it's a 24/7, 365. You never really have a day off from your business, because even if you say, well, I'm going to take some time off, you're still thinking about planning your business and doing things. Friends come by, they say, I see you at your office sometime at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, that's because I'm in there planning the next day's activities, working on grants to better serve our veteran comrades and the small business community by providing them and bringing new technologies and techniques like EFB to the area where they can stay on the cutting edge of marketing and not spending a whole lot of money to do it.
Yes. And I do know that in one of my business had several employees was always looking at me getting money from clients. Well, what they didn't see was at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I was writing checks out.
Yes, you see, that's the thing. When employees don't see that part, they say, "Oh man, he made a lot of money this year," or "We got this big grant," but you don't see the expense side that has to go out. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker still got to be paid. The lights, gas, rent, insurance, all those things have to be paid. That comes out of the revenue that you bring in to include their salary, because if they get paid every 2 weeks, well, they want that check, the 1st or the 15th to be in their hands without any excuses. Then they can't take, well, it was short this month, we didn't make a lot of money. You can't take that to the light company and pay your bill. You have to have the cash, so they don't see the behind the scenes things that you have to do, manage things, move things around to ensure that the critical things, payroll, rent, utilities, and those things are paid so you can continue to operate.
Yeah, because I do know that one thing about business is that I have found that if you put the client first and provide the service and provide a good quality product, the money will automatically come.
Yes.
The thing is that look at serving someone and look at the money side as just as a byproduct of your services and product. If you put your money first, then chances are you have a problem with service and products and everything else. So for business owners who really want to start their business, try to start thinking along those lines, because put the customer first, because really the customer will determine whether or not you succeed or not.
That is correct.
You know.
Money is a byproduct for the services or the product that you provide the customer out there with the quality and care that is there. Repeat business is what it is. It's self-explanatory. It's repeat business. They will come back for more of your product or more of your service every time you treat them with respect, quality, and give them that quality service. And the money is a result of what you do with that. Sometimes businesses fail because they focus on, I got to make this dollar, and the quality is bad, the product is not meeting its expectations, and the service is horrible, and people will probably give you a one-time shot, but word of mouth gets out that your product or your service is not up to quality, then you're not going to be in business long. So we emphasize quality to your customers. Make sure your product and service is meet the customer's need. Listen to the customer. If they tell you, well, I tried this and it didn't quite work, and maybe you need to do this, listen to them and go back and look at the suggestions and things that they have. If you can if it's a product, you can make modifications to make it better to do it. If it's service, you can improve upon the service. There, if you got a sour face greeting people, and they tell you, well, yes, I was rudely greeted, even in a joking manner, they're trying to tell you, there's something going on in your business. Move that away from that. When you go into Walmart, you meet by friendly greeters, not old grouchy greeters.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, this is getting our first segment, and we'll be back. Thank you. Okay, we're back with segment 2 with Dr. Etienne, and he's going to share with us information concerning the office here and the procedures that you must go through in order for us to provide the services that you so desperately need sometimes. So we are here. So Mr. Etienne, Charles, my friend.
Thank you, Greg. Now that you know about the center, and how do you get in touch with us so we can help you launch your business venture? You can call the office at area code 337-824-3900, and Mr. Smith or Greg will answer the phone and take the information down for you to set you up an appointment. Or you can go to our website, which is www.lvboc.net. When you go on the website, you scroll down to halfway down to the page, you're going to see in blue the word E-Center. It's the letter E with center spread out. You click that on, and it's going to take you to another page that says new client sign up in the upper left-hand corner. You click on the new client sign up, and you follow the instructions there and sign up for the services, and your 641 will come back to us, and we'll contact you for service to set up your appointment so we can start helping you go to your plan. Now, when you do contact us, you're going to have some homework assignment, because we're going to send you to about 4 or 5 classes on our site that you're going to prep you, so when you do come with us, those subject matters that we'll be talking about won't be foreign to you, and they print you out a nice certificate, so when you sit down with the banker later on and they ask you have training in business planning, you have training in marketing, or you have training in accounting, you can say yes because you have taken the SBA training course through our system to have that certificate in your file, and this aid you in doing things better for your business.
Yes. And also, too, you also use other outside resources to help them as well.
Yes,
Whatever they need, such as SCORE and...
And yes, the Veteran Business Outreach Center that was created by Congress and partially funded by the Small Business Administration. Also, we have other resource partners that they use as well, and one of those is the Small Business Development Centers located at all of the universities, and SCORE, which is the retired executives. SCORE, they have chapters in probably every area. I know there's one in Acadiana, there's one in Lake Charles, one in Baton Rouge, and one in New Orleans. You can go online and pull up the information. We work as a team. Say, for instance, if you're in Baton Rouge and you want us to, and you're a veteran, to provide services. So instead of having you drive all the way from Baton Rouge to Jennings, we are partners with the Small Business Development Center at Southern and LSU and the other universities in that area. We'll contact them, give them your information, tell them you're coming, so they will assist you and they will tell us what they are doing for you, so we can monitor and help and stay on top of the services that you provide. So we're a vast resource pool of information, so that way you don't waste a lot of time in trying to find things. We're more or less like a one-stop shop in helping you find the things that you need to meet your timetables, and so you don't spend a lot of time and money trying to find services.
Yes. I also know that when veterans come in and they're trying to start up a business, one of their main questions is, can I get some money?
Yes, well, you know, that's
not the first step.
No, that's not the first step. That's probably the last step in the process. Once you get all the other homework done and get the business plan prepared to sit down with a lender to fund your idea. Now, money, there's monies available to various programs. Now, if you're a veteran, the Patriot Express program was put together in 1999 to help veterans, entrepreneurs that needed special financing to do that. The maximum you can get from that program is $500,000. Your spouse and family members of a spouse is eligible for that program as well if the veteran itself is not willing to go into business. It's a wonderful program. It's one of the first pieces of legislation that included family members that could take part in there. So there's some funding. You have the SBA, which they have their 7(a) loans. They have their Green Line contractor loans, seasonal loans. All of those things can be found on the SBA website at www.sba.gov, or you go to our website, as I gave earlier, www.lvboc.net. Click on links, scroll down to the SBA, click on the links, and that'll be a lot easier for you sometimes than trying to navigate the other websites. Let's go to ours. I have all of the sites and things there for you to use.
Okay. Now, there's another question that usually comes up. Every business that wants to start a business is that I want to do some business with the government.
Yes.
Procurement contracts.
Yes. Everyone, once they hear that the government spends billions of dollars, almost trillions of dollars with small businesses and veteran-owned businesses and minority-owned businesses, they want to get involved with the government. Well, it's not that easy to do business with the government, even though the programs exist. We provide you training in that area. The government changed its format from the Central Contracting Registry to the SAM systems, is the Systems for Awards and Management, which is the new system where you have to register with the government, do business with the government, and if you're a veteran-owned business, you have to get certified either by our organization or one of the other, either by the VA or the Center for Veteran Entrepreneurship, which is DOD, so you can have that certification that you are a veteran-owned business, or DOTD program. But it's easier if we just certify you, because we have all of the information there, and our process doesn't take that long, because we know what to do, and we certify you, issue your certificate, and you're going to need that to do business with the government, because when they ask, are you a certified veteran or minority or women-owned business, and you say yes, they're going to ask you for your certificate or certification. So once you go through all of that, you're almost ready.
Almost ready. Okay.
Almost ready. Then you have to have your product or service identified in what they call a capability statement. And the old days, they used to take it in paper. No one in the government wants to deal with paper anymore, so you have to put it on CD or DVD or data stick to give to them, and this highlights your primary capabilities that you do for the government and services you provide, so they can readily look it up and not search all over the creation, do that. So we help you build your capability statements to do business with the government, and then you're almost there.
Still almost there.
Still almost there.
Not there quite.
Right. Now you have to go to the bid process. Request for bids, you get that packet in. Sometimes it's a thick packet, sometimes it's a small packet. The procurement technical assistance centers at UL, LSU, and the universities in Louisiana, it's an excellent source to help you do that, and that's another one of our resource partners that helps as well as us helping you with that. They have an exhaustible library, extensive library of past performance bids and things that could help you put your bid packet together to bid that product or service to the government. There, we work well together. If I know you in that, then more likely we will refer you to them to help you with that. For veterans, there are set-aside programs specifically for veteran and service-disabled veteran-owned businesses that the government have. This strictly for you that you bid on, but you still have to have your act together to provide the service or product that the government is going to bid. Then you're almost there.
We're getting close, ladies and gentlemen.
Then after you go through all that, then they have a means of payment. The government has given the authority to the supervisory level up to $250,000 that they can do by credit card purchases, do that. So if you're not set up with a credit card vendor service to do that, then you're going to be cut out of a lot of the business with the government, and not being able to receive your monies and process, because they will go to the simple part. Almost there.
You're almost there.
Now once you get all those things in place, then you have to be able to perform the contract that you bidded on, and once you win the contract.
This will end the show. So I'd like to thank the Louisiana Veteran Business Outreach Center and the KDN Works and the ALC staff for allowing us this time to present this program to you. So thank you, goodbye, and God bless America.